Yes, the PPS M2. You've seen one of these here many years ago, the first model of the PPS. And this is an upgrade of the Walther PPS. This is called the M2. So I understand they're going to continue making the other one, and they're not going to call it the M1, they're going to call it the Classic. Okay, you know, it has the paddle mag release and some things there we'll talk about. And in terms of what they did, now they didn't strip on or put on those strips of grip tape. I did that, and I'll talk about that a little bit. But I liked it when I had it before, to tell you the truth. Not enough to keep it. I actually bought one of those years ago, and I saw it as a nifty little gun. You know, as a brilliant observation, right? A lot of people think a single stack 9 is a nifty little firearm. Low capacity is what you get with single stack, right? Single versus double, there's a difference. And that's the trade-off. You get a smaller, thinner firearm, which is more conducive for carry, and people with smaller hands, and what else? People who want low capacity, who need low capacity. So you do have lower capacity with them. For a flush magazine, for example, you have 6 rounds. Okay, and this is a 7-rounder. It extends it a little bit, and I understand there's another magazine available, an 8-rounder. I think the law enforcement edition comes with 3 magazines, all 3 sizes, and it will have the 8-rounder maybe, and it has phosphorus on the sights, and I believe that's the only difference really. So this is pretty much it. So it's an interesting little gun. They're good shooters, and honestly, this one feels better than the first one. As I recall, I haven't had it for a long time. Traded it for something or sold it. But they have made some changes, and it feels pretty good. Let me take a couple more shots before I forget how it feels. All right? Like a little pot smoking. Let's put a round in the chamber. Yeah, let's see if the gong's awake. Yeah. Yeah, a little bit low. I can remedy that. There we go. Feels pretty good. Let's try a pig. Oinker. Do I get him on the last shot? Let me show you this thing. You know me, I've got to shoot him at long range. Versus the other one, and I don't have the other one to compare. It's not that big a deal either way. They added serrations to the front of the slide, which were clear. And I think the sights are pretty much the same. You, let's see, on the slide, I believe that was about, you've got a little witness hole there. You can tell if you're loaded or not. You can tell if it's cocked back here. You got a little button there. I tell you, not easily. There's not a lot of difference, really. It just barely protrudes when it's cocked. And on the slide, that's kind of it, I think. The biggest difference is in the grip. This breaks down like a Glock. Okay, pull it back, pull down the levers there, and there you go. Slide's not all that different. I guess the barrel either. The grip is where they made the biggest changes. They took away the rail. No rail on this one. Contoured differently there. Trigger's a little bit different in contour. It feels a little better. They've taken away the paddle mag release. Now you've got your standard thumb release. You know, it's not ambidextrous. It probably can be reversed. I'm not sure about that, to tell you the truth, but they've got that. It's a little more rounded. It feels a little bit better. It feels more like the other Walther line, the PPQs, the PPXs, and those. It's got that little, I don't know what you call that. It really doesn't help a lot. You know, you hear me criticizing gun companies because they try to, give you some friction on the grip, but they really don't end up giving you any friction on the grip. It comes right down to it. And I shot it several times, and I thought, wow, this thing just doesn't feel good. So I apologize, but I had to put something on here to make it shootable for me, to make it feel good. So some rubber strips, and it feels so much better with that. There's just not enough friction on this hard plastic. I'm sorry. You know, very few companies do anything there that makes any difference as far as I'm concerned. But you got a little bit more of a rounded grip, a little bit different contour. Will probably feel better to you than the first one did. The first one was a little blocky, a little squared off, to tell you the truth. And this one does not have the removable back strap. It's all just what you see is what you get. And that's kind of the differences. Trigger's a little better, I think. It's about a 6-pounder, they say. And it feels pretty good. It hurts my finger a little bit. There we go again with that after I shoot it several times, but not horribly. A little pot smoking right here. Yes. Nice. Cool, cool. Oh, another 2-liter. Wow, he went crazy, didn't he? Okay. Since I just have one magazine, I'm using my shirt pocket for my mag pouch, the original mag pouch. Propane. I actually missed him. That feels good, and yeah, good little shooter.